Hi guys, it's foreign Feli. Today I'm gonna be doing a question and answer on my OnlyFans, Pornhub, and what's that shit called? And my premium Snapchat. So I do get these are like the most frequently asked questions. I've been wanting to get back on YouTube for a while now. And so I do have a shirt. And so I think my first video since getting back, I wanted to do a Q&A on my premium, OnlyFans, and Pornhub. And so I thought this would be the perfect Q&A because I do get questions asked a lot on these three topics. And so if you want to know more about like my premium, how I started, same with OnlyFans, Pornhub, how you signed up, what made me want to start, continue watching. Okay, so first we're gonna start with my well, first I think the first question I want to start with is what made me want to oh no, so we could just start with the premium Snapchat. So premium Snapchat, what made me want to start, I believe I would see like Instagram girls like promote it at first. It was kind of before it was like a really common thing, because like I feel like premium Snapchat is barely starting to become super common, and I feel like before like it was less common. And so I believe I like seen like Instagram girls promoting it, and then I tried googling like what's a premium Snapchat, and then I tried YouTubing it and like how to do it, and I was kind of like having a hard time like getting the understanding what it was. But then like some videos would try and tell me. And so what made me kind of want to do it is just I wanted to see if I could really make money off of premium Snapchat like other girls did. And obviously I did make money. I feel like I was very successful with premium Snapchat. I don't do anymore just because I do OnlyFans now, and I can explain that like after I answer these first couple questions. And so how I started premium Snapchat was basically I YouTubed, Googled, I tried to research, use my resources and see like how you start it, how you make it, whatever. The way I did premium Snapchat, some other girls do it differently. I've seen them like they'll have like a separate phone that they don't use or whatever, and they'll like make a whole different Snapchat. And like they'll make a completely different Snapchat, and they'll like upload to that, and like you have to pay them first and then they add you onto it, obviously. So with me, I use the same Snapchat. At the other time my Snapchat was just foreign Feli, but I can't get into that account anymore. Like I don't have my old phone number, and I had two-factor authorization when I got the and since I got a new phone, I can't get my old number, like get on my old number to get that code. And so basically what I did is, if like I know on your Snapchat settings that if you can create a private story or a custom story, and so that's what I did, and I would just name it like premium or whatever it was, and then I would promote myself on my public chat story on Instagram, Twitter, like social media, and then I would just basically promote it. And then when after they paid me through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, whatever, I would add them onto the private story or custom story, and they would have all access to my premium Snapchat. Um, so that's basically kind of like how to start a premium Snapchat as well. Some people ask me how you start that. It's basically like you can create a whole nother Snapchat, or you can use the same Snapchat and just do a private or custom story. With me, I did just a custom and private story on the same Snapchat. It was just easier for me because I hated logging off of Snapchat and logging into another account. Like it was kind of too much for me. And then how much did I make is a really big question. So when I very first started premium Snapchat, like the very first time I got into it, I would honestly say I made so my goal was to always make at least $300 a day on premium Snapchat, and I would always go above and beyond my goal. When I very first started, I felt like I made at least a good $700 to $900 a day doing premium Snapchat. I didn't work for like 3 months because I literally just did premium Snapchat, and you know what I mean. Like if you're making like $700 to $900 a day, like some people make that in 2 weeks, and it's like if you're making $700 to $900 a day, like you get me? Like are you gonna like sell pussy pics, or are you gonna work a 9 to 5? Like so I didn't work for like 3 months because I was selling pussy pics. Sorry for my language. I have to put like the in like the description that this does. Like I do say foul language. And so basically that's so I made a good amount. I want to say like $700 to $900 a day. Good days I can make over a little bit, 1,000. It's really how you promote yourself and how you hustle it. So if you know how to hustle, then you know how to, obviously you're gonna have money coming in. Like And so I feel like I knew how to hustle the money, I knew how to get the money, I know how to promote. And so I feel like I was successful with premium, and like I made good money doing premium. And so the next one, my next topic is OnlyFans. And so OnlyFans is kind of like a premium, but it's on a website. If you guys have me on Snapchat, you do see that like I'll post a link and be like swipe up to sign up. OnlyFans is a website that's basically like premium, but it's just through a website. The only difference is I feel like with premium Snapchat, you automatically get the money, because like I'm like, oh, you want to get onto my premium, you have to pay me, and then I add you on. With OnlyFans, you can set how you get paid. If you get paid weekly, monthly, or manually. And I usually do weekly, monthly sometimes. And they just take out, like, depending how much you're charging for your monthly thing, they'll take out like they'll deduct a fee from it. And so with OnlyFans, that's like that. I feel like that's the only difference, is like you have to wait a little bit to get your money, but you do get it. And so how I started OnlyFans, I believe, was the same thing with Instagram. I seen a girl promoting her OnlyFans. I was like, oh, it's kind of like Snapchat Premium. And so I looked into it. I signed up. I sent over 2 forms of ID proving that I was over 18. And then I got approved, and then I started promoting it. Same thing with like premium Snapchat, basically. How much do I make with OnlyFans? I feel like I make less than premium Snapchat, because with, like I said, with premium Snapchat, you have to know how to hustle your money, basically, and you get the money immediately. And so I felt like I made more. But this last I believe like this last week, I've been doing OnlyFans. I made like $1,300 in a week. So I guess that's still pretty good, like, to make in like 7 days that you made $1,400. So that's how much I made, but it just really depends on how much you charge your monthly fee, and how much it gets deducted, and like how much they say like fans, so like subscribers you have, basically. And then, so this last topic is about Pornhub. I get asked questions a lot, because there's like that meme that goes around like on Facebook and social media. It's like, oh, the Pornhub check. The Pornhub check that is like hundreds and thousands of dollars, like if you do like an at-home sex tape or whatever. Okay, so I get a lot of questions with Pornhub, and so I feel like for you to be successful in the porn industry, you have to live in a state where they legally allow you to shoot adult film. And the state, like obviously in my state, it's not legal to shoot adult film here. Like you can do it in, I believe it's like Nevada, Miami, California. I could be wrong with Miami. I think, but I know it's like Nevada, California. There's only like 5 states, maybe a little bit more, but there's not that many states that allow you to legally shoot legal porn. And so I feel like in order to be successful, you have to do that, and you have to keep up with your content. Just like just like premium Snapchat and OnlyFans, you have to be consistent. And everyone thinks it's easy to make money. It is, but trust me, like sometimes I want to play with my, like, in peace, you know what I mean? But then I'm like, oh shit, like I have to fucking upload to premium, so now I have to freaking record me like putting a freaking thing up my butt, like, you know what I mean? Like I just want to play with myself in peace, and like sometimes I can, because I have to upload a premium. And it's just like same with like Pornhub. I feel like if you're doing homemade videos, what if you just want to fucking peace? But no, you gotta keep fucking, like, unless you get a cameraman and shit, you get me? But I don't know. So I feel like that's how I feel like that's how you include making good money, is like basically it's off your views. When you do the Pornhub home modeling, like it's like called home modeling, it's basically like when you are not contracted with like Brazzers, Bang Bros, like if you're not contracted with a big porn company, that like it's basically like home model porn. And how you do that is just go on Pornhub, create an account, and it should say like modeling or something, model hub. You sign up, you have to get verified, like send 2 forms of ID, all this extra shit. You obviously have to be 18 and older, and then they approve you after a couple weeks. Sometimes it can take a couple days, sometimes a couple weeks, it just depends. You get approved, and basically you get paid off your views. You have to get, in order to make you only get paid if you make $100 or more. In order to make $100, you have to get over 1,000 views. Like I think it's like 1,000 views, a little bit over. And then so that's how you apply and shit, and then have to be successful. Why did I quit? Premium was easier for me to make money, and OnlyFans easier money for me. I feel like, yeah, so that's basically why I quit. And then another question, I feel like, and then the most annoying questions I get, I feel like, is how much I make. And so basically I kind of answered that with my premium Snapchat and OnlyFans. And then another annoying question was like, why did I quit? Basically because it's easier for me to make more money in Pornhub. In the premium Snapchat and OnlyFans. I feel like I made more money and I was like more successful in that field than Pornhub. But basically that's my Q&A for OnlyFans, Pornhub, and premium Snapchat. I want to be consistent with YouTube again, so like, comment, subscribe, and I will have another video uploaded later. But that's basically all my questions. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment and I can answer those questions for you guys.